So now family member often wait too long to intervene. What are the signs that tells you this can wait any longer?
Well, my motto is it's never too soon. It's always too late. People wait till some sort of tragedy. And the truth is that most people have been seeing the signs all along, and they just think, well, oh, maybe he'll change or he'll grow out of it, or, it's just a phase, or, and the truth is I have a son who's 34 years old and doing wonderful in life. But when he was 15, we had to step in and kind of point him in a different direction. And he didn't even really have a drug problem. I just knew the path that it was going down because of my own experience of myself and also helping others. And so people often see the signs and they don't pay attention. And so, uh, again, I think that the minute that you see some non-optimum behavior in the person, regardless of the extent of the
Mm.
drugs, I think it's time there's an intervention of some sort that needs to take place to help get the person pointed in the right direction and keep them from stacking up those transgressions that then lead to further, you know, bad decisions and leads one down a path of just, you know, destruction. So, that's so I'm just trying to make sure that I fully answer the question, but I always tell people, look, that the first sign of non-optimal behavior, it's time to intervene of some sort. So I'll give you an example. I was working with a family and back on the East Coast, and their kid's been in medical detox and OD'd like 6 or 7 times the last year. So the last
Mm.
crisis, oh my gosh, he's in the hospital again, and we need to do something. Well, then, he gets out of the hospital and he's moving around, and they're trying to get him to, come to them, and they were located in Florida, and then he seemed to be doing better. So the crisis is over. Yeah, I'm telling them, look, he was on thin ice when you called me, but he was yelling at you and not talking to you. Now he's talking to you and he's being nice to you, but he doesn't mean he's not on thin ice anymore. He still has, so now it's going to be, unfortunately, I hope, but I'm trying to convince them otherwise, but they're going to wait till another tragedy happens
Mm.
and he may not live through it. So, uh, that anyway, it's really hard to impress upon people that they need to be acting now and be more proactive in there to help handle the drug problem. So,
No, absolutely. And I
yeah.
think also, Bobby, I mean, we've been in that field for so many years, and now with, like fentanyl and all these drugs,
Hmm.
the urgency of getting someone into treatment is so much more like important than in the past, even though it was in the past. So
Sure. That's right. Yeah.
yeah.